since it's super windy out today, I went ahead and I made this paper airplane here. And I'm going to see how far I can get it to fly in the direction that the wind is blowing and see if I can get it to go as far as I can. So we'll see how this goes. I just got to find out which way the wind's blowing. Alright, so I believe the wind's blowing this way. I don't know. Alright, so the wind's blowing this way. So I'm going to see how far I can get this bad boy to go once the wind picks up again. I guess the wind's going this way. Alright, so I'm almost certain the wind is going this way. But I really can't tell. It keeps changing directions. Just gotta wait for a big gust. Well, that failed. So, I guess I vlog because, well, one, because it's really fun, but two, because growing up, I always wanted to be this mainstream person that everybody knew, and when I went places, it's really icy over here. I've always wanted to be one of those people that when you go somewhere, people recognize you, and it wasn't necessarily just to be popular, but to, I guess, have a sense of entitlement and just to really be noticed out in the world, because it was hard growing up and not being super popular. I had friends, but I wasn't like the most popular guy ever, and I understand that popularity is not everything, and I realize that now, but you know, back when I was younger, I was really big into that, and that's why I wanted to be like a movie star or a professional athlete. God, it's so icy out here. Professional athlete or someone who is just big and out there and people knew them. And I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. I would have loved to have been an actor, but then, you know, you really have to gain my balance here. Then you have to, you know, get your name out there for acting, and you have to get an agent, and most of the time you have to live in like California in order to get anything. And I have the money to go to like acting school or anything like that. So I understand there's those actors that didn't do any of that and they made it, but I didn't think that was for me. Then I kind of moved on to professional sports, basketball in particular, and that didn't really work out either because I'm not that good at basketball. I can play, but I'm not that good. I guess I just gave up on that whole dream. But then I started watching some videos from Casey Neistat. Bugs. If you don't know who he is, I'll link his description below. He is a great filmmaker, and he's a genius when it comes to this stuff. He started out making movies, and now he's doing a vlog series, which is great. But I started watching his stuff, and I really got interested in vlogging because it's something that he does every day, and it was something that I could see myself doing, just recording myself once I got over the fact that people are going to look at me weird when I'm talking into a camera. But it was something I could see myself doing, and he made a name for himself doing movies, but his YouTube channel grew when he started doing these vlogs, and he's such a relatable person, and I kind of thought to myself, I could do that, I could be that person. And so he was kind of the inspiration for what I do now. But I guess the reason that I'm still vlogging is because I could see myself becoming someone who is mainstream like an actor, but starting on YouTube, where I don't need an agent, I don't need to live in some fancy place where they do a lot of casting, I don't need to go to school for it, and I can just stay at my house or go wherever, make videos, and upload them when I'm ready to upload them, and people will watch them. So it's easy, it's inexpensive, and I don't have to change like my whole life around in order to do it. So that's kind of my main reason behind it, but also because I think I have a good message that I want to tell, and I think that I have something that people would be interested in, and it's been fun doing this whole vlog. I can't really say that I've been bored at all doing this. It's been frustrating at times because I haven't been able to find that niche that I'm looking for and that topic that I've been looking for, but I think this is a good place to start with just talking about why I do this and what made me want to do it. And you know, Molly had this idea before I did. She watches a couple of people, or maybe just one girl on YouTube, that she was like, well, what would you think about vlogging as a career? And I said, you know, it's hard to make money doing that, and you have to get a lot of views, a lot of subscribers in order to make any money. And she kind of just dropped that off there when I said that. And then I started watching Casey Neistat, and I got really into it. And I wasn't planning to make this a career. I was just planning to make it a hobby, and hopefully someday it could turn into a career. But when Molly was talking about it, I didn't necessarily shoot it down. I just said that I don't think you should quit your job to do it. And she may not even meant that. She might have just meant by doing it as a hobby. But like any guy, I didn't listen, and I just made my own conclusions. But it was her idea first, and then I kind of just took that and started doing it myself. I've enjoyed it, and Molly's gonna try and do a vlog. She's so busy with everything going on right now that she doesn't really have time to do it. But I don't think she can also figure out what she wants to talk about. She'll find it. She'll get there. I vlog because I feel that there's a story that I'm not touching on yet that I can tell that's really good, and I really enjoy the editing process of all of this. It takes a long time, but it's actually really fun to do, and I don't know, it gives me something to do with my time. It makes me feel productive. You know, every day I'm kind of examining my life through this vlog, and it kind of makes me think that before I was doing this I wasn't very productive, but now I'm out walking around enjoying this beautiful day. So I'm just out enjoying my day, but I usually wouldn't do this. I usually wouldn't just walk around and speak into a camera, but I am. So it's fun. It gives me something to do. I keep almost falling. It's so icy out here. I'm never gonna walk this way again. Right now I'm just kind of vlogging to kill time, and because it's something I enjoy, and it may just be a phase. I don't know. Molly says I have a bunch of phases that I go through where I do different things, and if this is one of them, that's okay. I've had a good time doing it. Hopefully it lasts a lot longer than most of them. But sorry about the autofocus if it's been bad. I don't know what's going on with my camera today. But anyway, so yeah, I'm having fun. So I'm not a very rich person at all. I'm not poor, but I'm not rich. So that means I can't buy a lot of gear for this. And I wanted something to be able to record while I was driving without me having to touch it, because I need my hands to drive, obviously. So I had a very large magnet, kind of looks like this. It was sitting in my truck. I have no idea what it's for. This one I used to hold my garbage bag. I had another one, and I had a selfie stick that I bought, and what I did was I made this. So it's just kind of rigged up here with some screws. So this magnet will stick to my truck, and then I can, you know, record. I can also stick it down here, or see, it's very strong. I can stick it up here and record. Can really record anywhere that there's metal. And I only have my phone with me today, so I don't know if I'm going to do much recording, or I just won't drive very far because I'm really afraid of the phone flying off in the wind. But I will show you some shots.